What's up, everybody? I'm in the middle of the ocean in the Bahamas on a Carnival cruise right now. But I want to make a video for you guys. Let me sit down and grab a seat. So we're not walking and talking so much. I want to make a video for you guys about a few things. First of all, the Fuji X-T4 and the 18-50 kit lens or the Sigma lens has been working great, so no problems there. I'm recording this on my iPhone, so if audio sucks, I apologize. But more so, I want to address a couple things. One is like YouTube shills, and specifically, I've been called a YouTube shill, which has got me a little bit flustered because, by definition, a shill is somebody who promotes a product in a, I guess, false enthusiastic way. In other words, you're being paid to push a product, even if you don't believe in it. It's a dishonest type of a thing, and basically because you work for the company, you'll tell people that it's the best product or it'll solve all your problems or whatever. I'm in sales. I'm in software sales. And I don't do that in my software sales. I legitimately had a call last week with a customer. They were asking, they thought that our product would be a solution for them. And I got on the call. I just told them point blank. I said, we're not the right fit for you guys. In fact, here's who you want to work with, and here's who you should go talk to. It's the same thing with this channel. This channel is 100% gas and gear. It's a little bit entertainment. It's a little bit of letting you live vicariously through all the stupid stuff that I do. And it's about gear. I have a photography hobby and I have a gear hobby. And they coincide with each other, obviously. I like trying new things. I like buying different systems and selling different systems. I return sometimes. Sometimes things break, as you guys have seen recently. All these things. So when I got called a shill, because I take free lenses from 7 Artisans, TT Artisans, Bright and Star, Viltrox, whatever, I'm a little irked by that, because it insinuates that I am taking their lenses and giving you a false report on what I think about them. In other words, it's like I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to review this 7 Artisans 35-1.4 autofocus lens for Fuji. It's like me telling you, oh, it's the best lens ever because I got it for free. And I think that's the most ridiculous thing. I think what I'm trying to say is shilling. I draw the line in the honesty part of things. I mean, this is a gas and gear channel. Yes, I take lenses once in a while for free from these manufacturers. I review them. I've never received anything free from a camera body perspective or from an OEM manufacturer like Fuji or Sony or Canon. They've always been these third-party lenses. And candidly, these third-party lens reviews do the worst on my channel. So there's that. But by no way am I being dishonest about what I'm telling you guys. And so I guess the question for you guys is me taking a product from somebody make me a shill? Now keep in mind, I'm being honest with my review for you guys. I'm under no contractual obligation whatsoever to actually make a video even. They'll probably just stop sending me lenses, but if I just took the lens and ran, I could do that. I don't. Back to the honesty and a little bit of integrity there. And in fact, these lenses that I get, you could argue that those are payment because I'm getting a lens for free, so that's payment. But then I give them away. I don't even have them anymore. The only lens I still have in my possession that was given to me is the Viltrox 28mm chip lens for Fuji. And I'm going to give that away. In fact, comment below if you want it, and I'll pick somebody on this video in a week or so, and I'll ship it to you for free. You might have to pay for some shipping depending where you live. Other than that, it's free. You can have it. So there's that. And I want to talk about a couple things here, right? Like, this channel itself makes no money. I promise you, me returning that Fuji XM5 with the broken film simulation dial and taking the restocking fee on it costs me more than I will make this month in ad revenue. I make like $90 a month in ad revenue. I don't even try. I don't do affiliate links. I've made $0 off affiliate links, zero. And most of the lenses I get, like I told you, I give away. I give away. All the buying and selling and whatever, it's all my money. It's all my money. So because I take a review lens from a 7 Artisans or a TT Artisans, I don't think that makes me a shill. But some people, they think that makes me a shill. And I just don't agree with that whatsoever. I think that's part of being a gear and gas channel. And would I shill out to you guys for a $100 lens? Now I'll tell you where the honesty, like where it comes from. I have a true honest interest in gear. And so, like, for example, the 7 Artisans lens, the 3514. I want to know, how does it compare to my XF 3314? And how does it compare to the Fuji 3514? And I think people like you would want to know the answer to that as well. Can you spend $130 on a lens and get good results instead of spending $800? Maybe you're on a budget. Maybe you're shooting like an XT2, or you just, whatever. You don't want to spend $900 on photography because it's a hobby for you. I think there's value in that. And I have a natural curiosity as well. These new Chinese manufacturers with these autofocus lenses are getting pretty good. I mean, one of the best lenses I own is a Viltrox 75mm 1.2 that goes for Fuji, not even OEM. It's one of the best lenses I own. And so to say that I'm just taking product to shill it, and because the product given to me is payment makes me dishonest, I think that's incorrect. So I want your guys' opinion on that. Now, pause for a second, because two things about this channel and something that I did do that you guys haven't seen yet, and we'll see in the next month. Number one, I think at some point, like, this channel has to end. I don't know, like, how many times I can buy, rebuy, stuff like that, or I even want to. Like, one of my next camera purchases would probably be a flagship camera, and I'd probably just pack that thing away for sports in the closet, you know, use it for my son or portraits or whatever. Sometimes I shoot professionally. Yeah, but I don't think I can keep, this isn't sustainable from a cost perspective, a mental capacity perspective. At some point I gotta like chill out on it. The other thing is, you know, I get a lot of random things sent to me that I say no to, like opportunities to advertise. And I've said no to hundreds of them, literally hundreds. But I did say yes to one. And it's a very selfish reason. I feel a little bad about it because it kind of sells the channel out a little bit. But it's an exercise bike. So I was in Chicago at a hotel, and they had exercise bikes. I thought they're pretty nice. And I don't know if it's just like AI, or they track my location, or I don't know. But I literally got a request to get a free exercise bike if I review 3 things about it. Like the connectivity, the infotainment screen, like the speaker system. There's a speaker system on this bike. They don't even want me to talk about like the working out or anything. They say, hey, if you want to do this on your channel, you can have the bike, but you have to talk about these 3 things. I said, okay. And that was a very selfish thing, because you'll see it soon, but my interest is that I am 40. I'm slowing down. My cardio is getting worse, even though I play hockey 2 to 3 nights a week. And I want to keep that up. I want to play hockey with my son. I fell off a chairlift 7 years ago. I almost died. I've told the story here somewhere on my channel, and I can't run anymore. I used to run to try to stay in shape and keep my cardio up. I can't. And so biking is the best thing for me to keep playing hockey. Like I said, my goal is to play hockey with my son when he's older, from a physical fitness perspective. And I need to stay at a decent cardio level to maintain that. A bike is perfect. It doesn't hurt my back. It's great for my legs, all that stuff. And so you guys are going to see a review on this channel about an exercise bike. It has nothing to do with this channel. And I'm going to tell you straight up and honestly, I am not being paid. They do not have a final say over my opinion, but they do want to make sure that I review the 3 things they told me to review, maybe it was 4, honestly. Meaning, if I tell a spec like, oh, it cannot connect Android phones, and that's incorrect, they'll ask me to fix that. But if I think it sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. But like, I think this is the first time I've actually taken something that I want for myself as payment. But it doesn't mean I'm going to be dishonest and loyal to you guys. And I don't think this channel is even going to care, right? Like, it's interesting. It'll probably go out into like the YouTube search algorithm somewhere else, and random viewers will pick it up. Kind of like on this channel, I did a review of my Mustang Mach-E. Nothing to do with cameras. It got a ton of reviews, or a ton of views. That's just because I'm genuinely interested in it. I think people should know about the EV experience. So I don't know. So the bike thing is gonna be a little weird. I'll be honest with you on that one. But from this channel perspective, does me taking a free $100 lens from 7 Artisans or TT Artisans and giving you my thoughts after playing with it for a couple weeks and some sample images and saying like, hey, this is where it's not good, this is where it is good, I think it's good or bad value for money. If I was a pro, I wouldn't use it, but as a hobbyist, I think it's great. Does that make me a shill? People are telling me I'm dishonest and I'm disloyal and I'm narcissistic and I'm greedy because I'm taking lenses from these manufacturers. And I'll be honest with you, there's not that many on here. It's probably, I don't know, 10 videos in total. I have to go back and look, I don't know. Most of the stuff I review on here, I've actually purchased. The X-T50, the XM5, the X-T5, the Nikon D7, all these cameras I purchased. It's just the cheap $100 lenses, it's a cheap in price, that I've been given for free. Nothing substantial. Comment section below, let me know. If that's making me a dishonest, disloyal person, then I guess I'll stop. But I can promise you that my opinions are 100% honest to you guys. And as a gear junkie, I find it fun to review. Also, if you want that chip lens, I am giving it away. Comment section below. See you guys in the next video.